What is going on, guys and girls? How doing today? It's Single Roleplay here once again, and today I want to show you guys an update to the Siege Ballista build. And this is an important update because it really changes the tree a lot, and I thought I would just release it sooner than later, definitely, so they would not spend too much regrets to respec into the better tree. The reason for that is that I got quite a lot of feedback on my build, and one important feedback that I got was from the guy called Emperor Exile, and he gave me the tree that is way more optimal than mine. They totally surprised me because, you know, when I look at the PoE Ninja things like what people did for this build and something that is close to what I did, I noticed that they always had like lower damage than me, and I thought that my tree is better simply because, you know, it's definitely better. But it appears that the tree was not really an issue. The issue was the gear, because they had far worse gear than me, and I found and optimized way better gear for this build than they did. But the tree that I did was good but not very optimal, and with the help of the feedback that I got and the help of the Emperor Exile, we managed to create kind of a mix between my gear and his tree, and a part of my old tree as well, which is the very optimal tree. And the difference between this tree and the previous tree, which is in the build guide, is that it is cheaper and it gives 2 more ballistas, which makes it a total of 15 ballistas instead of 13, which practically is like what, 10-15% more damage in general, and absolutely fantastic. Honestly could not expect such change because, you know, rarely do I get this amount of change in my builds, but this time it's great because it's definitely helped me to enhance the build further and optimize it way better than even I did. I am very thankful for this person to help me with that. So what I want to say about this build, guys, is first we actually climb over to these ranger areas that they're getting a lot of dex, some life and crits. And the most important thing is that we don't use Lioness Fall or the Transcendent Flash from this side, making it a really cheap lake starter, which is very important because, you know, this is a cheap build, but Lioness Fall is like 1x at the lake start, while Transcendent Flash is like around 1x as usual. So this makes it a little more expensive, but now it's not important. At the same time, we drop some crit multiply because we're not converting some decks on top. We're not taking this crit nodes off there, but we compensate this through the like 300%, 200% more decks, which gives us more flat physical damage to the ballistas, and 2 more ballistas again because we can reach up to 1.8 thousand dexterity. Absolutely affordable without any dramatic overinvestment. With just 1 of the America jewels you can get like 5% increased dex, and the gear is exactly the same. The only change is the tree, minus 2 of this expensive Lioness Fall and Transcendent Flash. It's absolutely the same gear, it doesn't change. The same flasks, the same gear, guys, minus 2 jewels and a different tree. We're going on the right side. I also recreated the leveling trees, which you can see starting from here, climbing up there on the right, taking these life nodes, taking this, taking the fat life over there, getting the first fluid motion over there, then going down into this fat ironwood panopticons, going right into Atma Swiftness. We will be anointing the Shaman's Dominion instead because we are naturally gathering dexterity over there. So yeah, 71 we're going into Juicy Lethality, a Winter Spirit for pure conversion to Feast to Cold, which is very important. Conversion is incredibly strong. This build gives a shit ton of damage, just like for the Frost Plates or the Glacial Cascades. Getting the Watchtowers and 80 climbing over to more dex aspect of the links and the weapon airstricity, as well as going up and up, going the Fangs of the Viper, and the last nodes practically is up there for more life and crit multiply. That's about this how we get like 1.8 thousand dexterity, guys. So this is far optimal tree like I mentioned, and we still get a shit ton of resistance. I managed to balance my resistance on the rings, and I also switched one ring which gives me a little less of fire res, but it's fine. It gives me a little more life instead. I found a different ring. The rest of the gear is absolutely identical. 1 brawn, 2 fluid motions to convert strength into dex, and 1 vein of splinters is mandatory. I put it over here on the right side, but ideally as you progress you should be putting it over here or here as you go, and then when you get these jewel nodes on the right, you can put it, for example, here or here, it doesn't matter. But Rhino Splinters is still an incredibly important thing. This is your #1 priority so far in the build to get as early as possible. So once again, thank Emperor Azara for the contribution, guys, and thanks for following the build. I cleared all content with the build. I killed Sheepers at the highest difficulty, all Guardians multiple times. I killed Uber at Siri Deathless, I killed Cyrus A1 and Awaken 8 as well, which I'm uploading today. I even did the whole of the Grandmasters, and this was a surprise for me because the build can do whole of Grandmasters, and not many builds can actually do this wicked Exile complex thing. And yes, this build can do Grandmasters quite easily without any super complexity. Just a reduced block chance gem sometimes for your ballistas, and they can kill the block guys quite easily. That's about it for now for an update, guys. I hope you like the build. Stay strong and see you soon.